Are we out of the crypto bear market yet? When will the next rally start? Are we ever going to recover? And here's a question that terrifies most of us. Is it the crypto bottom yet? Or is there way more down to go? I can read most of your minds, and today you are going to get all your doubts answered by none other than Gareth Soloway, the founder and chief market strategist at InTheMoneyStocks.com, as he is going to share his views on the broader crypto market and economy and a few revelations about Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, and Solana. This might come as a shocking surprise, so be prepared everyone, and make sure to hit that subscribe button so I can keep giving you a little heart attack just like this every week.
We can see that there was this wedge pattern from the collapse of FTX, and then we went in a very, very quiet range. And one of the little notes that told us there was going to be some volatility was that we saw volatility in Bitcoin. I think it got to the lowest it had ever gotten. And anytime you go into this sleep mode, there's this tendency to wake up with a bang. And we certainly saw it here. You could see the breakout occurred right there. And as soon as that happened, there was kind of this melt up or bear market rally. Now, the reason why I'm calling it a bear market rally is that until we take out key levels, this is just a run-of-the-mill rip-your-face-off rally. And I know that sounds crazy to a lot of Bitcoiners and crypto people, but if you look at other markets, the S&P, the NASDAQ, even stocks like Tesla, a bounce of 25, 35, 45% in a bear market is actually a relatively common occurrence. So as of now, I think we've rallied about 30, 35% in Bitcoin off of the lows. At this point, we still haven't taken out the psychological level here, which was the FTX high. And you can see how price is stalled there, right? And we're even seeing a little bit of a pullback today, although we're off of the lows. But for me, at least, this is, as of now, it's a bear market rally. I have to treat it as such until we start taking out key levels such as this FTX high pivot.
Anytime you go into the sleep mode, you wake up with a bang. Nothing sums up the current situation in the crypto and Bitcoin market. After the FTX debacle and losing billions overnight, the prices have broken through the trend line and now hover around the pre-FTX levels. This is where it gets tricky, and many investors and traders might fall into the illusion trap of seeming recovery. False hope triggers optimism, and suddenly everyone acts like this recovery is going to bring in another bull market pretty soon. But as Gareth pointed out, such bounces within a bear market are common occurrence in other markets. You take NASDAQ, S&P, or even some individual stocks out there, bounces that are as high as 25% or even more are very common. As a smart trader, you need to make sure to not come into any definitive conclusion about the market based on price signals and trends like these. Why? Because you always have to add the time factor in and look at it from a long-term view. And the good news is, if Solana can gather enough momentum to break through the 25 price level, there could be a new upward rally from there onward. So what about XRP? After the fall of last November, XRP's recovery has been resistant around 34 cents and 38 cents. And remains steady in the price range. And as Gareth points out, since both XRP and Bitcoin could react positively to regulatory environments, we might be able to break through in the price levels as regulations kick in. Both Ethereum and Bitcoin have been following a similar trend since the FTX lows. And as you can see, while Ethereum has stagnated around 1650, Bitcoin has a hard time pushing through the 22,000 range. However, Gareth believes there could be a consolidation of a bullish manner at those levels, but it's difficult to come into any conclusions yet as we require more time to see how this is going to play out. But one important factor Gareth points out is that we have to take the psychological factor into the account. After all, FTX's massive and devastating fall from the grace that was not just reported by the media, but in a way, it was amplified. The panic that kicked in and the trust that was lost are major factors that could be keeping the resistance at the current price levels and lengthening the recovery. As you heard, it is still too early to tell without one condition: the coming regulations. How tough will it be? How big will the economy react to it? And how will the market absorb it? Now you know a brand new insight into the matter. How will you react? What are your portfolio strategies? And what's your approach? Do you agree with Gareth's predictions? Or do you have any other perspective on this? Let me know in the comments and join the conversation. Share your knowledge, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned, as I'll be taking you to the depths of the metaverse.